My name is Don Hudson. I grew up in a small town in North Mississippi, and I was looking for ways to go to college, to fund college. And so there was no college savings put back or anything like that. So I started exploring scholarship opportunities, and somebody recommended I apply for an Army ROTC scholarship. And so that sounds good, so I tried it and was awarded the scholarship, which meant that they paid for my undergraduate degree, and when I graduated with my bachelor's degree, I owed the Army 4 years of my life at that point. So I went into the Army as an officer, and I chose the Medical Service Corps because I wanted to get into medical administration, which would be marketable for whenever I left the Army.
Mm-hmm.
But I really enjoyed being in the Army, and during my time in the Army, I got to travel around the world. I was in Saudi Arabia and Iraq and Japan. I got to live in Hawaii some, and different areas around the United States. I really enjoyed that. While I was in the Army, the Army also paid for my master's degree in healthcare administration through Baylor University. So I just stayed, and I wound up spending 21 years in the Army. And my strategy of doing things in the Army that would make me marketable for a career outside the Army paid off, because my first job after the Army was a chief executive officer of a hospital in Tennessee, and then I later was the CEO of a hospital in Mississippi. And it was a few years ago I decided to rejoin the federal sector and continue to serve veterans through acting as the director here at the VA Medical Center in Marion, Illinois.
That's cool. Does any of your family or any of your family ever served?
I have a brother that's currently on active duty in the Army. He's an Army recruiter stationed in Ohio. He has about 17 years in, so I asked him when he's going to retire, and he says he's not going to leave until they absolutely make it. He loves it.
Wow. Is there anything that you want to say to people maybe looking to go into the Army?
I think the Army is a great life. Of course, if you talk to someone who's been in the Navy, they'll say the Navy's a great life. The Marines will tell you that's a great life. But yeah, it's a great life. It provides structure and discipline. There's lots of opportunities. Again, I have a master's degree, and the Army paid for both my bachelor's and my master's degree. So it affords you a lot of opportunities that you might not have otherwise in life. It teaches you leadership, and that prepares you well for careers outside the Army as well.
Okay.